Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the FEARSOME FOES Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. Basically the exact same figure as the McFarlane Spider-Man with different paint, webbing tied to his back, and a different head. So if you like that taller, kind of elongated, sleek look for Spider-Man, this is a slightly cheaper alternative to the McFarlane Spider-Man, but you will get that purpley blue and a different head. The webbing does come off, so that's fine. He stands about 6 1/4 inches tall, just like Spider-Man. Yeah, just about 6 1/4, just like the McFarlane Spider-Man, excuse me. All of the webbing is sculpted in there, it's recessed, and then the spider is sculpted on, same with the back. And then all of the black on there, with the exception of the spider and the eyes, is just a wash that has settled. So it's not the best paint job ever, but it's probably good enough. In terms of articulation, it does have better head articulation just because they hollowed the head out a little bit compared to the McFarlane one, so it looks up and down much better, side to side. Butterfly joint works just as well going forward, just as well, which is not very well at all, going backward. Standard ball hinge shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, glove swivel, mine's stuck, but there is a cut joint right there for the swivel. There's a hinge in the wrist, and each finger is articulated individually. Be careful, his fingers tend to break. It is sculpted really well though, where the hinge is, and just in general, it's really nice organic looking sculpting, so I do appreciate that. Ab crunch works pretty well, could go back farther, but it's not the best, but it's pretty good. And then pretty good forward. Waist swivel works pretty well. You do get a little bit leaning out of it, but it can't hold it, so it doesn't really serve much purpose. Standard T-jointed hips, really good range of motion out of that, just like the McFarlane Spider-Man. If you're looking for a fairly decently articulated, which I mean that to say, I say that to mean a really well articulated Spider-Man, this is probably a good sculpt for you. All of the joints work well enough, even the ones that are limited are pretty good, and the sculpt is nice. So if you're okay with the skinny Spider-Man, this is a nice alternative. Ankle rocker, ankle pivot, toe pivot. Hopefully you saw what I was doing, even though I wasn't mentioning everything for the legs, but he is just the exact same as the McFarlane Spider-Man. I do recommend him. If I had to choose between him or the McFarlane one, I would choose McFarlane, just because I don't care for that head quite as much. Some people prefer it, so that's really up to you. It's still a decent figure. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.